Pokemon actually released the designs.
Yes, which...
Should we have a look at them?
Yeah, no, we'll pull them up. Pull them up at the same time,
So I think two very cool ones. Obviously, they've gone for this new metallic chrome, kind of like Pimp My Ride, Midnight Club LA, pearlescent Lamborghini.
I'm so on the fence with it.
Yeah.
It looks like Fast and Furious Underglow.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Neon lights. Yeah. It is cool. I think it's going to be popular, though.
Now, for those of you playing at home, we're looking at the Mew and the Mewtwo, right?
The Mew and the Mewtwo.
Right? We'll pop it up on screen if we become any good at this.
We will.
Now, I feel like this is going to be a very clear and obvious example of it working with some Pokemon and not with others.
Pikachu came out.
I think Mewtwo looks sick.
Agreed.
Right? I think it works with Mewtwo. It's like darker. It's got a very slight glow to it.
Yeah. It's menacing.
I don't think it works with Mew.
You can't see Mew's features very well.
No, you can't see his features very well. Kind of gives him a bigger nose.
Yeah.
And I know all about big noses.
As an expert on big noses.
So I think it's going to be polarizing for a lot of people. I know it is for me because, again, perfect example of it's working with Mewtwo. I actually quite like it. Right. At first glance, I was like, nah, I don't think this is for me. But it very, very quickly grew on me.
Mm-hmm.
But the Mew did not.
Agreed.
I don't think the Mew looks any good, to be honest. I can see what they're going with. I just maybe it's a color scheme thing. All right. Maybe this green was the wrong direction. Maybe they could have done something different.
The green background you're saying through there?
No, the green sort of underglow that he's got.
Yeah, I never noticed that.
Maybe that's where they slightly went awry. And I think that's possibly why it looks good on Mewtwo as well, because Mewtwo's is a pretty purple guy, and he's still kind of purple, right? So they've kind of kept his color scheme.
It doesn't look like a Mew, does it?
No, it looks different. It almost looks like they're, a version of a shiny Mew type of thing. Like he's barely pink.
And are these a different rarity card?
So this is they're calling it a futuristic rare.
Futuristic rare.
Yeah. So that's what they've dubbed this rarity.
Right.
What we don't know is if they're doing a few of them. We did see that they released the Pikachu.
Yes.
Which I do believe is on here somewhere. Now, we don't know if there's going to be a few of them or not, or if there's just going to be a couple, and this will be a new rarity that they release moving forward. I think they might, like one per set, kind of what they did with the golds for the Mega era.
Oh, okay. It might be
Could be something like that.
For the new era when...
Yes, I think this might be the introduction of a new rarity for the next era. Smart way to do it. You create a chase card or a chase variant with 30th anniversary. And, pending the pull rates and pending the general social acceptance of this variant, it could skyrocket future ones. Now, to flow on from there, because as we're scrolling, this is literally something we spoke about on episode 1. The stamp.
Oh, yes.
The somewhat unnecessary stamp, right? They clearly are able to implement a stamp that doesn't become an immediate focal point.
Right.
But why do they not do it always?
Yeah, because they've done it with this Mew
because
and Mewtwo,
they've done it with the Mew and the Mewtwo there.
Yeah.
If you scroll down on this Pikachu subset, they're doing it similarly to like those reverse rares that have like the Pokeball on there or the energy. So they've gone for that approach, which is cool.
In the middle of the text, the common cards.
It does. It's not as much of a focal point. And then you scroll down to the exclusive artworks that you cannot get in any other set that we have stamped with this stamp that is just so freaking unnecessary.
It really is.
We don't need it. We cannot get this Hisuian, Zorua in any other set. Therefore, we would need the stamp to differentiate it.
Yeah. So why is it?
So why is it there?
Why is it on there?
It doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Different when we, as we scroll down, these quote unquote reprints, the reruns, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
The Charizard, the Pikachu, Zekrom.
Which is huge, by the way, that they're doing this.
Massive, agreed. We're running the Charizard back again. I think they're just leaning back into what they know works. Well, because they're doing other things, they're doing the exclusive artworks, they're doing the new rarity, they're doing the Pikachu subset, they're doing all the things that you could perceive as a point of difference for the set, which is needed. Now the classic collection comes in, if they call it the classic collection, where they would like to lean into the cards that they know are already typically popular.
Yeah.
But do we need to use that Charizard again? What if we did Dark Charizard? Shining Charizard. That would be sick as well.
Yeah.
And then because they're doing it with the tag team, the Pikachu Zekrom.
Yeah.
They've got a couple others in there with the I think it's the Prime Gengar that we know is going to be in there as well.
Okay.
And one or two others. People speculate that we've already got the set list based on the videos that were released and stuff and the cards that are in the background. Could be the case, maybe. I'm just more of a person of let's wait and see what they actually announce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, just to sort of circle back, they're using the exact same Charizard, so I'm here hoping that there is a point of difference of some sort with it. Different foiling, maybe they texturize it.
Modern quality.
Yeah, modern quality, probably for sure, but or maybe like the borders are going to have a hollow pattern to them as well. If they do something like that, cool.
Gold or yellow? Is because we've gone away from that now.
Or is it just the rendering? Is it just the rendering of the image?
Yeah. It looks like it's
maybe they're going for like a gold. Maybe they're going for like a gold border there. I just kind of chalked it off as maybe that's just the rendering of the image.
They could have printed it on with the grey border, the silver border that they're using now, right? This one here.
But if they go in the opposite direction and they do like a gold border or something like that, or maybe because the Pikachu Zekrom. Hey, hello. The Pikachu Zekrom also has like a gold border.
Yeah.
Maybe all of these cards are going to have a gold border.
Could be gold border cards.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Right? Point of difference. I'm all for it. Does the stamp need to be there? Does the stamp need to be there? If we're doing a gold border, that is the point of difference from the original print.
Yeah.
Granted, technically speaking, the date on the card, that they have down the bottom is the technical point of difference. That'll differentiate from the original print.
And why couldn't they just put that in their bottom left corner? Why couldn't they just make a nice little out of the way stamp in the bottom left corner, like the Ditto stamp, but make it a bit bigger, right? Exactly. Make it stand out, that's fine, but not on the actual image itself, not over the Pokemon,
it takes away from the card.
It's the line, it just draws your attention. It's in the direct line of sight.
Yeah. It takes away from the card.
I don't know what their thinking is with that. Why they
But if that wasn't there at all, if that stamp wasn't there at all, then the gold border does the job for you.
Yeah.
Right? You see the gold border and you go, that is the Charizard from the 30th anniversary.
That's right.
Sick.
Yeah.
As opposed to what, you have all the variants in your hand and you have no idea which one's which. Oh, lucky it's got the stamp on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just unnecessary.
Well, I'm not even sure. Like, they don't, even for cards that they reprint that are the same across a few sets, the only point of difference is the unique identifier at the bottom of it saying what set it's from and its number. And they've done it for a lot of commons and trainer cards from Scarlet and Violet, and I'm sure they've done it for more over the years. So that's not a consistency that they've done. They haven't gone, oh, this is a exact replica of an already existing card. Let's put something on it to stamp. They don't stamp it with like a Scarlet and Violet stamp, do they? Or Prismatic Evolution stamp, you know?
On what you're saying,
Unless it's a promo.
The Mega Gengar EX, like just the typical EX card, not the art rares or anything like that. That was used like 3 or 4 times in recent sets.
Right.
They kept releasing the same cards. So obviously, I'm not a player, so I don't fully understand the mechanics of it. To me, that kind of suggests that it's a usable card.
Playable card,
So they're trying to put more out into the market.
Sure.
But there's one in Ascended. There's one in Phantasmal.
Yep.
There's another one in the like collection box thing that they just released. Slightly alternate artwork, but the same attack and everything.
Yeah.
Same rarity, just a slightly varying artwork. And the way to differentiate them all is the code on the bottom. One says Ascended. One says ASC. The other one says PFL.
And functionally, they have no difference. They're the same card,
they're
same
the
skill,
exact
same
same
HP,
card, yeah.
everything. It doesn't make a difference when you're building a deck, or with the rarity or the price of the card. And the only time I can think of it when it has mattered, for arbitrary reasons seemingly, is the Victini out of Black Bolt White Flare. For a while, and I'm not sure if this is still the case, but the Black Bolt one
was slightly
more expensive because people deemed it harder to pull, or there was more demand to collect the Black Bolt Master set. Therefore, the demand meant that card specifically, because people wanted that Victini from the Black Bolt, not from the White Flare, to complete their set. So that could have inflated the price a little bit too. I
agree more with the latter of what you said.
Me too.
There's no way to, where's the evidence that the Black Bolt one's harder to pull? Yeah, I don't see it. I think it's more that the Black Bolt will go down as the more collectible set.
Yeah,
but only just. Like, I don't think White Flare by any means is a poorer set. Both of those, like those black and white rarities, sensational cards. Brilliant. The special art rares, or illustration rares. Which one's the English one again?
What do you mean?
Illustration rares. Special art rare and special illustration rare. That's illustration rare is the English one, right?
Yes.
Pokemon experts.
Yeah.
Even the SIRs are sensational.
Yeah.
Both of them are beautiful. And then obviously the rest of them are just, whatever cards you prefer. But yeah, I think Black Bolt will go down as the more collectible set, and that's why that Victini. But I've always found that really interesting.
Yeah.
Exact same card. Exact same card.
There we go.
There he is. He woke up.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to start time stamping every time the thing wakes up. I found that interesting as well. Now, as for the rest of the set, that's kind of all we got so far.
So we've got a lot of reprints.
So we know that there's this chrome rarity, right? Futuristic rare.
Yeah.
We see 3 of these Pikachu.
Now, Pikachu also
released
a chrome version. I've seen 2 examples.
Yes. They're not on this page.
Not on this page.
For those of you playing at home, we're just on Pokemon.com.
Here it is.
Yes. Perfect. So they're promos, much like the Umbreon and Espeon, I believe. Promos, right?
So it's an Espeon looking back at an Eevee with the stamp on the left-hand side. This is a Japanese version. I know they've done their stamps differently in the past. The reason why I bought that, the Jungle Chew, the Pikachu reprint for 25th anniversary, where it's a full art from the right. I bought that in Japan because it didn't have that big ass stamp on it. It's got a stamp, but it's subtle. And it's 30th, and it's like, darker colors, and it doesn't take your eye. I really like the Japanese version more, and I think that might be the case for some of these cards going forward. See, this is quite strange. You got the Umbreon looking back at an Eevee, and then essentially the card is mirrored And now it's Espeon looking back at the Eevee, and the stamp's on the other side. You got the 30th fireworks in the
So
background.
they've gone like a day and night, a left and a right. They've gone
Right,
they've taken a whole artistic approach to both cards. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah. And then you have this Chrome Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be super popular being a Pikachu.
Yep,
They've done the stamp with this transition from red to green to blue. It doesn't stick out too much. I think this is going to be a really hot card.
Yep.
like
there is the other Chrome version as well.
Yep. The lighter.
Yes. That one looks... Again, I think I just prefer... I think I'm just going to go down as preferring the darker style.
It's almost as if this is similar to the Mewtwo with the dark colorways.
Yeah, I think that's how they're
similar
going to do it. I think there's going to be two different colorways for it. Now, I just don't see... I don't like the lighter one because I just don't think it pronounces the Pokemon as much. Right? Kind of gets lost in it a little bit. The Pikachu less so than the Mew. Right? You do definitely see the Pikachu in that lighter version a little bit more than you do the Mew in that lighter version. But I think this darker colorway is going to be, I believe, if I'm going to speculate, will be the more popularity.
And do we know if we're getting these in English yet?
No, none of that's been confirmed.
Hasn't been announced, has it?
So both of these Pikachu are coming in like a specialty box.
Yeah, specialty box. Saw that.
The Espeon, Umbreon coming in their own specialty box.
That's going to pre-sell out. It's going to be insane.
By the time you hear that they're available, they're gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
Instantly gone.